Hey guys, hello everyone. This is Paripatri, and today we are here with the winners of the 11-day meditation plus workout challenge winners. I am very excited to talk to them to learn all about their journey and how they have successfully accomplished 11 days of meditation plus workout challenge because I could not do it. I had to I quit in between, and this is definitely not an easy one. We have done a lot of meditation challenges and there are a lot of workout challenges, but doing it together, what was it like, and what were the benefits? What difference did they see in their journey? We'll talk all about that. So let me go ahead and invite them to come and join us today. So first I'm going to invite Jyoti from Skater Jyoti. Okay, I have to call her Skater Jyoti, and I recently learned why it is Skater Jyoti, so we're going to learn all about her. um, she is from Rajasthan, India, and let's invite her. Hey Skater Jyoti.
Oh, hello.
Hello. Welcome to this um, challenge, and then you won the challenge. That is awesome. That is amazing.
Yes, inspiring like PSSM Global and Team Jorba.
Yes. I love Team Zorba. They are amazing. Okay, so before so let's bring on everybody, and then we will go around and talk about each of us. Okay. So next we have our winner who won a book from India again. His name is Rohit Arya. And if you haven't seen his pictures for the 11-day challenge, you must go ahead and see it on Instagram. I'm going to ask Rohit to put up his Instagram handle so people can go get inspired by all the amazing yoga poses that he has done. So let's bring him on. Hello, Rohit.
Hey, Pai ma'am, how are you?
Wonderful. I am great. How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing good. Thank you for asking.
Wonderful. So, so you won a book, and apparently you received a wrong book. So we are going
I'm good.
to, yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to get it received again. Samya just gave it me on Thursday, so I'm going to receive it in a couple of days. So that
And
would be good.
we hope you get the right book.
Yeah, fingers crossed.
Yeah, because we really wanted to show the people the book that you have, but we want to announce it anyways.
hmm
It is the book, the recent book, the Patriji has been reading and promoting, which is the Afterlife Magnificent. That is the book that we have selected for you, and
Thank you.
I hope you haven't read that book.
No, not yet.
Okay, wonderful. Because we wanted to make sure that you didn't read that book and got a new one.
Yeah. That's absolutely perfect, and I have read a overview on it, but it looks great. It looks awesome.
Okay, wonderful. And so let's start today's live. And this is something that I wanted to do. This conversation with you because you totally inspired me. All of you, everybody who has joined this challenge have really inspired me, because this is something that I used to wonder, like, why can't I do both? Because we always think, hey, we have time for either meditation or workout. We don't have time for everything. So I want to first talk about that. So Skater Jyoti, tell us about yourself. Where are you from, and are you married? Do you have kids? What does your life look like?
हेलो, मैं इंडिया से हूँ, इंडिया के राजस्थान श्री गंगानगर से। और मैं शादीशुदा हूँ। 4 ईयर बैक मेरी 4 साल पहले मेरी शादी हुई थी। अभी 3 ईयर का मेरे बेबी है 1। और अभी जो 11 डेज का मैंने चैलेंज कंप्लीट किया है, वो पूरा मैंने अपने ये मान लो बच्चे के कारण ही किया है। वो मुझे इंस्पायर करता था, यस मम्मा यू कैन डू, मम्मा आप स्केटिंग कर सकते हो, मम्मा प्लीज, मम्मा आप करो मेरे साथ। तो वो जो 11 डेज थे वो मेरे लिए इंस्पायरिंग था। पीएसएसएम ग्लोबल और टीम जोरबा साथ थी, मेडिटेशन की एनर्जी थी साथ में। वो जब मुझे इंस्पायरिंग करता था कि यस मम्मा यू कैन डू, वो मुझे पार्क में लेके जाता था, मम्मा चलो पार्क में चलते हैं, फिर वहां जाके मुझे बोलता मम्मा आप यहाँ मेडिटेशन कर लो, मैं यहाँ खेलता हूँ। तो वो सब मुझे ऐसे लगता है क्या ये यूनिवर्स का एक इशारा है मेरे को, क्योंकि अभी मैं न्यू न्यू हूँ मेडिटेशन में, तो मुझे थोड़ा सा लगता था कि फेथ होने में थोड़ा सा टाइम लगता था, लेकिन जब 11 डेज में मैं टोटली सरेंडर हो गई, मतलब मेडिटेशन को लेके पूरा मेरा एकदम जो फेथ था, जो 100% था, वो पूरा हो गया कि यस, जो लाइफ की प्रॉब्लम है, जो भी सब सॉल्यूशन है, उसका वन ही एक जो बोलते हैं ना मीठी मीठी दवाई है, वो है ध्यान। तो
वाओ।
यही मेरी जर्नी है।
और आप प्रोफेशनल स्केटिंग करते हो या ये कोई हॉबी है?
हॉबी है मैम बस।
तो ये क्या है, तो स्केटिंग के साथ डांस होता है?
यस मैम, एक्चुअल में जब मैं छोटी थी तब से मुझे शौक है स्केटिंग का। और उस टाइम तो इतना क्रेजी थी कि होल डे मेरे पैरों में शूज या स्लीपर की जगह स्केट्स होते थे। घर का कोई भी, मैं मम्मी की हेल्प कर रही हूँ किचन में, कुछ भी, तो होल डे मेरे पैर में स्केट्स रहते थे। हम स्लीपर्स पहनते हैं, मैं स्केट्स रखती थी, लेकिन टाइम के अकॉर्डिंग वो धीरे धीरे जब कुछ आगे नहीं हुआ, ऐसे लगा कि नहीं अब इसमें कुछ नहीं है, ये सिर्फ हॉबी है, तो पीछे छूटता गया। और एक टाइम ऐसा आया कि वो एकदम स्टॉप हो गया। और शादी के बाद तो बेबी हो गया, उसके बाद तो ऐसे लगा कि नहीं अब एज नहीं रही है इन सब चीजों के लिए, देन मूव बैक। और हाँ, उसके बाद मैंने अपने बेटे को स्केटिंग सिखाना शुरू किया, और उसने बहुत अच्छा कोऑपरेट किया। उसने 2.5 साल की एज में रिकॉर्ड भी ब्रेक किए। मैंने कभी उसे फोर्स नहीं किया, बट उसने जब जब बोला यस मम्मा, देन मैंने उसे सिखाया। तो
वाह।
अभी वही इंस्पायरिंग, वही मुझे कहता है नहीं मम्मा आप भी कर सकते हो, मम्मा बेटे मिलके करेंगे। तो फिर से वो स्केटिंग का जुनून, और फिर से अपने नाम के आगे मैं वो स्केटर जो थी सिर्फ एक फेसबुक पे रह गया था, लेकिन अब ऐसे लगता है नहीं, अभी जो मेरे ड्रीम पहले रह गए थे वो अब पूरे होंगे।
अरे वाह, क्या बात है। वंडरफुल।
थैंक यू।
सो इंस्पायर्ड, सो इंस्पायर्ड। तो आप, आपकी जर्नी पीएसएसएम में 4 महीने पहले हुई, करेक्ट?
यस यस मैम।
और आप कैसे आए, एक बार फिर से बताइए कैसे आप पीएसएसएम में आए?
मेरी सिस्टर की फ्रेंड है निहारिका कपूर, वो काफ़ी 6 ईयर से वो मेडिटेशन में है। और उनकी स्टोरी जब मुझे पता चली कि उनका जब बेबी हुआ तो उसके हार्ट में होल था, और 1 ईयर के अंदर उन्होंने पिरामिड एनर्जी और मेडिटेशन से वो कवर अप किया। तो मुझे
मतलब
लगा कि
होल को
शायद
कवर अप किया?
यस यस, उसका ऑपरेशन होना था। जब वो बच्चा बॉर्न हुआ तो डॉक्टर ने बोला कि अभी अभी हम नहीं कर सकते, अभी 1 ईयर के बाद इसका होना है। देन उन्होंने रोज मैम से कंसल्ट किया, रोज मैम ने बोला कि आप पिरामिड को यूज कीजिए, पिरामिड वाटर, पिरामिड बेड, वो सब उन्होंने यूज किया। और उसके बाद उन्होंने अपने बेटे का वो 8 मंथ के अंदर जब उन्होंने वापस डॉक्टर को दिखाया तो बोले कि कहीं कुछ नहीं है, ऑपरेशन की नीड नहीं है। तो वो मुझे बहुत इंस्पायरिंग किया। मैंने कहा जब वो ठीक हो सकता है तो मेरी तो माइनर माइनर हेल्थ प्रॉब्लम है, तो मेरी क्यों नहीं ठीक होगी। तो वो वहीं से एक जो फेथ था कि यस, वो वहीं से शुरू हुआ था। बाकी टीम जोरबा का साथ था, मैम हमेशा हर डाउट दूर करते थे, तो बहुत अच्छा लगा। फिर आगे आगे सबसे मिलना, बुक्स पढ़ना, तो बहुत इंस्पायरिंग रहा था। हर ये 5 मंथ 4 मंथ मेरे लिए बहुत ही, जो बोलते हैं ना, मिरेकल्स निकले हैं।
अरे वाह, वाह। इतना, ये स्टोरी तो एक्चुअली हमने आर्टिकल लिख के रखना चाहिए, क्योंकि दिस इज लाइक अ मिरेकल हैपेंड। जो
यस
वो भी बच्चे का हार्ट का जो हुआ है और फिर वो हील होना, इट्स 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 अमेजिंग। तो
यस मैम।
थैंक यू फॉर शेयरिंग ज्योति। और अभी विल कम बैक टू यू अब अबाउट ये जर्नी के बारे में बात करने के लिए। पर
यस यस
अभी
मैम।
लेट्स टॉक टू रोहित। Rohit, welcome, and we have Lakshmi also joined. We'll just bring her on. Um, Hi, Lakshmi. We'll just be there with you in just a few minutes.
Take your time. Yeah.
So Rohit,
Yep.
tell us about yourself. Where are you from? What do you do? Your background.
So basically, I'm from India. So like, as like the coming to the meditation, like it's introduced like maybe in 2009 to our family when my mom was feeling, my mom was completely feeling not good. Like her hands used to shiver, her legs used to shiver. We visited n number of hospitals, n number of things, all the things, whatever, like everything. So, but 2009, we got introduced to this pyramid meditation, and then Patriji, and then one of my aunt, my dad's sister. The meditation was introduced by her in Karnool, and then that's how it started. And then my mom, like her health is stable, like after doing for like 41 days something like that. So that inspired my mom, and we built like a complete floor, like where I'm sitting right now. This was built in 2009, and every day, like every day, every full moon day, like every day, like 40 to 60 people come here, do this meditation, and then live. This is where now where I'm sitting is Sri Ramakoti 108 pyramid, which is in Jadcherla. So it's Mahabubnagar district, 80 kilometers away from Hyderabad.
Mhm.
So, but usually I just do meditation like for namesake, because I used to, when I'm pursuing masters, like in 2015, 2016, when Patri sir used to come in Chicago, California, or New Jersey, I used to usually go visit. And then Patri sir, when he is traveling from Hyderabad to Karnool or Karnool to Hyderabad, wherever, like whenever Jetchala is in between, he used to stay in our place for a night. So recently, like last couple of weeks, I met him like when there was a pyramid opening. So that's how, like it's not like but completely but I was completely dedicated to this meditation, like because like maybe this 11 days I was like too much. I spent so much time because like like I have so much like positive feelings about meditation, and I think like it's so important that I wanted to like let me share some of the experience, like how it benefited me also. So like first of all, main thing is happiness. Like because first of all, I firmly believe that meditation makes me happier. For sure, like external things affect our happiness, but in general, like meditation improves like my mood and overall like a sense of contentment. So I think like first time like like we have meditated like a daily, but it's been like 11 days thing was quite some time. Like another thing I would like stress reduction or clarity of thought, like open to any change thought, like in like my productivity. I'm a network engineer, okay. So I used to work in New Jersey, and recently after my marriage, and talking to about my wedding. So Patricia spent like his precious 3 hours in my wedding.
Mhm.
So 3 hours of his time he spent in our wedding. So think like that's how I that's my family close to Patri sir.
Okay.
So yeah, and also doing this meditation like I'm just a morning person, but I just get so much work in the morning hours, like rather doing in American EST hours, like immediately after meditating, if you do like your productivity, your performance, everything will improve. Like when I am relaxed and stress free, like I have more energy and I operate more effectively. And like the trust and faith thing also, like the sleep benefits or the physical benefits, like everything I have so much to tell, but like but there are so many things that I can cover it up, like, but yeah, I have so much
Wow.
good things.
I am so glad we met you here, Rohit, because your story is inspiring. So you are from Jetcharla, but you did masters in California.
I have
Um,
done my masters in California, and then I have stayed in Illinois for my first job, and then moved to Minneapolis, and then New Jersey, and then finally after my wedding, I wanted to stay with my parents because that's all. Because everything is because of my parents, so that's what I think. Like that's what. So I wanted to settle up with my family, and right now where I'm sitting is a complete hall where it accommodates like 100 to 150 people. Like
mm,
you don't believe that. You just want to. Should I just turn my computer and you want to see like it's
sure.
108 copper pyramid ceiling. Like if you want to just take a look, I'll just rotate it. So it's completely pure art. You know what I meant? It's completely pure art, and I will just do this thing. So it's
Wow.
completely ceiling,
Hmm.
108 copper pyramids. So yeah, so people come here often, like every day there are like 40 to 60. Okay, but after this corona, it's been like otherwise there would be like 100, 150 people all around.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't have this webcam. Like it's in my home right now. Like it's we stay like close. Its billing is attached completely, and here is pure art.
Wow,
Hope you
wow.
like it.
Yeah, it's beautiful. I would love to have a room like that, where it is dedicated for meditation. And oh my goodness,
Completely dedicated.
that's amazing.
Yeah, thank you, thank you.
Amazing. So thank you, Rohit, for sharing your story. It's really inspiring. Every word that you talked about, performance, productivity. We have actually more work to do together. I would like to invite you to join our corporate programs also, so we can get this to the educated people. The meditation.
Sure, sure. I
Um,
know what you meant.
yes. So let's talk to Lakshmi here. Welcome, Lakshmi.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you for taking this challenge, and you have been amazing, inspiring, and sharing a lot of resources with the team. Uh, really generous about you. And so, please tell us your background. Where are you from? What does your everyday life look like?
So I'm Lakshmi, and I live right now in Fort Worth, Texas. Um, I'm a homemaker. I'm 53 years old, and I have one son who is 26 years old and two dogs. My background originally is I'm from India. I'm Telugu from Vijayawada area. And my background is I did do medical school in Chennai, Keel Park Medical College. So I came here, but I never pursued the career. I ended up being a homemaker. My husband is the breadwinner of the family, but right now I'm 53, so I would say I've been married for like 27, 28 years. I had the seed in me of being a better human. There's a deep sense of knowing my life is not as simple and straight cut as these young, beautiful souls you're interviewing. Like they had PSSM in their life, they had the parents. Mine was more a struggle where I had to work on myself, reach out. Like my journey started first with reading books.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a voracious reader. I always wanted to know, learn, so and I always had this deep sense of knowing that what I'm doing or what my surroundings wasn't right. I have to be evolving to a better human. That much I knew. That's all. The rest, it wasn't around me. Like in those days there weren't meditation or this, it wasn't as popular then. I
Mm-hmm.
would read Bhagavad Gita, I would read hands-on anything that would come my way. And I was just living my life as a homemaker, creating karmas, having, sometimes I would react to situations, I would have anger. I would think, why was this like this? Why are they like this? And then I would create suffering in myself. Like I would react. Let's say somebody says something, I know it's not right, then there would be a reaction in me. But then Krishna tells Arjuna, don't do that, don't react. I never knew how to do that. So, like that, I lived my life for many years. I would say maybe in mid 30s, I encountered art of living. I tried that. I mean, I'm always going to foundations, trying to learn, but those kriyas might not work for my personality. But I continued my reading. The reading was always there. Like I would read many spiritual masters, they would keep coming to me as books. In 2008 was the big change in my life when a guru came into my life when I didn't know what a guru meant in those days. It just happened. Maybe I was ready. Um, so from 2008 till now, I was with that foundation. It's like my sword has been sharpening. One fine day, it's like I'm switched. It's not like I was looking for PSSM or anything. It's like a switch happened. I'm looking at the videos I'm doing. I felt all those things I've been doing were too hard for my body. I wanted something simpler where I just sit and it happens. And I'm a YouTube follower too. I was listening to somebody and guided meditations. One fine day, I was just listening. I sat and it was so simple and nice. I just happened. And then the challenge I saw, you just posted this challenge around the January time, and it's so cold here. I'm not moving too much, and I know I need to do a physical workout. So I challenged myself, to do your program, the 11-day challenge. And that's how it happened. But prior to it, all my life that I knew, half my life went into gurus and learning and doing sadhanas, eating right. Um, so doing things right. I'm trying to better myself. So this is my prayer. No matter which guru I go, no matter whom I go, this is my prayer. And universe, I think, has been holding my hand and guiding me. Prayer of St. Francis. Lord, make me an instrument of your peace. Where there's hatred, let me sow love. Where there's injury, pardon. Where there is doubt, faith. Where there is despair, hope. Where there's darkness, light. Where there's sadness, joy. O Divine Master, grant that I may not so much seek to be consoled as to console, to be understood as to understand, to be loved as to love. For it is in giving that we receive, it is in pardoning that we are pardoned, and it is in dying that we are born to eternal life. So, thank you, Pari. So this is my motto, but I'm not there. This is my prayer before my meditation, to be a better soul and to be a better human. And whatever comes my way, I try to learn. This is an evolution, it's not an overnight thing. So every day, like this talk, I would never come out in front of you. When I got this text, I got it early in the morning or midnight. I saw the word live. No, that's not for me. I don't do these things. I don't do live, neither do I come publicly and share anything. But then I thought, all these are young souls doing so much. Maybe the universe wants me to be here. Let me break my boundaries. I didn't want to hurt others. So that's why I'm here.
Wonderful.
And
Wow. Let's clap for Lakshmi here for taking this courage and coming onto the stage.
And one more thing, Pari, I believe this. I mean, this is what's happening in my life. I bought a second house in Frisco area. I'm right now living in one area. I had a strong intuition for a few years that this is not the place I should be. I should move towards somewhere, but it was so hard. I had to work towards, my intuition kept pushing me out, get a place, get a place. And the idea was to move there and be in the foundation I'm in. And there's so many like-minded people there. So I thought I'll have more satsang kind of atmosphere. But surprisingly, when I bought the house, the sadhanas I've been doing went away. I'm not able to do those anymore. Suddenly, PSSM started coming. And then now I'm meeting more PSSM young souls there. They're much younger to me. And now I'm getting all these pyramid things. And when I did your challenge, I got a pyramid cap. And it's like the divine has chosen what I should do in that house. And now this young man here is showing me his beautiful place, how they did it. And maybe the Lord wants me to do that and call more people and start doing it, because I feel I'm getting these messages. I mean, half my life went into sadhana, basically, learning, and I know what the bodies are meant to do. It is not just sitting and meditating. Bodies are like machines where you need to lubricate, you need to get up and move, exercise, eat right. It's not, make a prayer. I know all these things. And I'm also into holistic medicine called Jinshin Jitsu, where you can harmonize your body through holding different parts of the body. So all these skills are my hobby. It's just my life is an eternal learning. But I think this house was bought, my sadhana is switched, the gurus, everything is switched very smoothly. But I'm not questioning it by now. I've learned, don't question, just follow what's given. So there's no turmoil in me. Oh, I've stopped something, I'm not being loyal to that guru, now I'm going somewhere. I stopped thinking. I don't think like that anymore. I think the other guru was my doorway, like he was showing me to the infinite, and maybe the divine wants me to do this, and so it will be. And now I'm getting a shipment of all pyramids to provide energy, and hopefully, whoever wants to come will come meditate and let the divine decide what is to unfold. Yeah.
Yes. Wow, wonderful. I am so happy you took the decision to say yes and come here today, because we would have never got to know your story if you weren't here today. Thank you for giving us this opportunity.
And thank you for creating this platform. And I would like to chat if the young man can guide me how to put those pyramids later. Maybe I can take
Sure,
some steps towards creating that home like that.
not a
Absolutely,
problem.
absolutely. And
Thank you.
just to get started, I want to mention that pyramids have been an amazing, amazing healing tools, manifesting tools in my life too. Pyramids, initially I didn't know much about pyramids, the science behind it, the technology behind it, but once I started learning about it, in fact, I had issues with my own pregnancy, so I used to use pyramids on my stomach to heal myself. So they are wonderful. I'm so happy you received one now. And you can get started right away by creating pyramid water. That is, just put the pyramid on top of your water, leave it for 8 to 10 hours overnight, and drink that first thing in the morning. It will raise your vibration. And yes, he can, we'll ask Arya to help us on that, how he built that amazing, beautiful room. Because you know what?
This is my like this was constructed like past 10 years. Like it's been like 20, no, not 20, 10 years, 2012, 2012. So like the engineers like my actually this so when my mom is doing meditation, she got a thought like it has benefited me in a large in a huge number, like the pain, the shivering, everything got stopped. So she want to help others, so that's why this step has been taken. A big floor has been like completely like dedicated to all the masters who is nearby around. Like
Yes,
so, yeah.
yes. That's wonderful. And one thing I've learned is, when you not even if you don't get pyramids, the first thing that you can elevate your house's vibration is by just doing some meditation, doing group meditations. Amazing. It will immediately elevate your house vibration. All the toxic energies will completely leave from your house. And when you bring pyramids, it's like your constant energy is flowing into your house, because pyramids have that, they act as antennas for cosmic energy. So when you have a pyramid, it actually, with its frequency, it attracts more and more energy, and it your house will become a storehouse of energy. And anybody who walks in, I'm sure Rohit must be hearing that every day, anybody who walks in will feel that energy. So
Yep.
yes. So here today we are here to talk about the 11-day journey, that is, working out and meditating together. So we'll talk about that story, like how difficult was it for you? Was it even difficult? Was it your mind, like, or was it very easy and natural for you? How, or did you have to struggle with time, like most of us do? Like, we don't have time, we have this, we have that. So how was it for you? Let's learn that. Skater Jyoti, आप बताइए, आपके लाइफ में कैसा था? बहुत मुश्किल था या इजी था? आई नो आपके पास 3 साल का बच्चा है, तो कैसा रहा जर्नी?
ज़्यादा मुश्किल भी नहीं रहा और ज़्यादा टफ भी नहीं था। मेडिटेशन तो मैं कर ही रही थी 2 से 3 अवर्स, तो वो उसमें इंक्लूड हो गया और 11 डेज़ में मेरी नींद भी गायब हो गई थी, तो मैं मिडनाइट में उठ के भी मेडिटेशन करने लग गई थी। मतलब खूब जो बोलते हैं मोस्ट पावरफुल एनर्जी मैं अपने अंदर फ़ील कर रही थी। और वर्कआउट में मैं सुबह योगा भी करती थी और उसके बाद मैं इवनिंग में 1 से 2 आवर मैं स्केटिंग नॉन स्टॉप स्केटिंग करती थी। अभी भी अगर मैं 11 डेज़ के बाद मैं अगर कर रही हूँ स्केटिंग, तो मैं आधे घंटे बाद मुझे थोड़ा-सा ब्रेक लेना पड़ रहा है। लेकिन उन 11 डेज़ में मेरे अंदर एक एनर्जी फ़ील हुई थी मुझे। वो एनर्जी, वो पावर इतना ज़्यादा था कि मैं उसे शब्दों में बोल भी नहीं पा रही हूँ। और कुछ मेरे बेटे ने मुझे बहुत मोटिवेट किया और वो शायद बोलते हैं ना कि बच्चों में एक भगवान का रूप होता है, वो ही था। वो हमेशा बोलता था, "यस मम्मा, यू कैन डू। चलो मम्मा बेटे करते हैं।" तो वो एक इंस्पायरिंग था मेरे लिए। और जब हमको कोई इंस्पायर करता है तो हमें और भी मोटिवेशन आ जाता है, नहीं। और उसी टाइम रोज मैम का एक सेशन चल रहा था अबंडेंस का, उसमें ये था एज डज नॉट मैटर, आप जो भी चाहोगे अपने माइंड में आप वही करोगे, मतलब जो इनर है आपके वही आउटर होगा। तो वो सब मिक्सअप हुआ और बहुत इजीली फिर वो निकलने लग गया। बीच में जब न्यू मून था, मेरी एनर्जी 2 डेज बहुत डाउन रही थी, लेकिन वही शोल्ड वाटर बात और उस सबसे फिर से कवर अप हुआ था वो। तो 2 डेज वो थोड़ा सा डिफिकल्ट था उस टाइम वो कंप्लीट करना टास्क, बाकी वो थोड़ा इजी निकला था 9 डेज।
आपके बेटे से मिलना, नेक्स्ट टाइम आपके बेटे के साथ इंटरव्यू करना है।
श्योर मैम।
क्योंकि ऐसे अभी जो बच्चे हैं सारे, अभी इंडिगो बच्चे बोलते हैं या क्रिस्टल चाइल्ड बोलते हैं, वो ऑलरेडी मास्टर्स है, वो ऑलरेडी एनलाइटेंड सोल्स है जो आए हैं, और हमको दे टीच अस। सो इट इज वंडरफुल टू बी अराउंड सच ग्रेट सोल्स।
यस यस।
ग्रेट ग्रेट। तो थैंक यू ज्योति। आपने बोला कि इट वाज नॉट वेरी डिफिकल्ट, एंड ऑल्सो उसके साथ शायद आप जो ये अबंडेंस कोर्स जो कर रहे थे उसका भी असर आपके माइंडसेट पे था, और यू वर एबल टू डू इट मोर इजीली, है ना?
यस 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 मैम।
तो मैं वांट टू टेल एवरीबॉडी हु इज वाचिंग दैट अबंडेंस कोर्स जो अभी पीएसएसएम इज डूइंग, वी डिड इट, ग्लोबल हैज डन इट, लास्ट ईयर हमने किया था, और रोज ने भी किया है, टीम जोरबा
Yes.
फ्रॉम इंडिया। Amazing course. This will completely shift your mindset and remove money blocks, abundance blocks, जो भी आप struggle कर रहे हो money attract करने के लिए, because मैंने काफी देखा है कि जो spiritual है उनको money block ज्यादा है। इनफैक्ट जो स्पिरिट, बिकॉज स्पिरिचुअलिटी और मनी के बीच में बहुत टग ऑफ वॉर चलते रहता है, तो कैसे वो हम रिमूव करके एक अबंडेंट फ्लो में जी सकते हैं, एक हार्मनी और पीसफुल लाइफ मनी के साथ रिलेशनशिप बना के सीख सकते हैं। दैट इज व्हाट इज अबंडेंस कोर्स। So thank you, Jyoti, for sharing your story. And I will ask Rohit, how, I know I saw your pictures. You have been doing yoga. Were you doing yoga before, or how difficult was it for you?
No, actually, before this challenge, I signed up for a 100-day program, 100-day challenge, like for my gym, for my
Okay.
workout. So this is a plus. Like I mean, like both exercise and meditation, like have been started as like a great ways to reduce anxiety and depression, right? So, but together, what I thought like these two might be the best combination, like since peanut butter and jelly. So I thought, why don't I do this? And because exercise like helps like the flow of oxygen and blood, like delivering more of this biochemical boost that help your brain feel happy. So on the meditation on the other hand, like also activates like our nervous system, like which is responsible like for calming down, like calming down our central nervous system, like also like so that's what like I have read somewhere like the brain studies of people like who meditate like have shown better signaling in the to focus and concentrate. So that's what I thought, and why don't I do this together?
Wow. You have touched some great points here, because now most of the people are living in stress, and
Mm-hmm.
and they believe that is the normal way that we should live, like that is very normalized, living in stress, living in anxiety, living in overwhelm. And they do not, and the thing is, we do not understand how it is affecting our body, our physical body, our mental status, and our emotional energy. So, and this is so very taken easily, so very taken, like, in a normal conversation. Lakshmi, I'm so stressed out. I have 2 kids. I have to manage this. I have to do this. It's just stressful, but I'm doing it. And it really, we do not realize that it is actually suppressing, like what Rohit has mentioned, our autonomous nervous system. It is activating our sympathetic nervous system and really putting us in fight and flight mode,
Exactly.
releasing chemicals like adrenaline and cortisol continuously in our body, which are acids, like it's like pouring acids on our body, and suppresses our immune system, reproductive system, endocrine system, hormone, all the 90% of physiology is controlled by this. And when we go in stress, we tell our bodies we are in panic, we are under a threat, and we need to go into survival. And survival is all about self, me, where am I safe, is my house safe? And that is created as, how big is my house? Oh my gosh, my house is small. I am a loser, I'm a failure. How much money do I have? How many friends do I have? How many parties am I attending? How full is my Facebook friends list? How many likes am I getting? How many subscribers do I have on YouTube? So these are all the survival issues like we all face. And we think that this is a normal state of life, this is the standard that we built ourselves. But we can come out of that and really create a high standard for ourselves. And you have said so truly that exercise is the way that opens up, gives you the happy hormones. And not only, it removes the blocks in your lymph nodes, which is very
Hmm.
important,
Exactly.
very important for us. And also meditation helps us activate that parasympathetic nervous system, which calms you down, which gets you out of that anxiety mode and activates your thinking brain, your cortical brain. So I'm so
Like,
happy.
like it creates like a whole cocktail of de-stressing.
So what do you tell all the youngsters, all the people who are in, in their professional life, and who are worried about, who are waiting for the weekend to come because they want to de-stress? What do you tell them?
No, I don't have big words, and I'm not at all a talkative guy. This year, like on this January 31st, like I visited with my wife and sister to Bhimavaram. Thatavarthi Veeraraghavuru sir. So I really went, attended that class. Like last year Dhyana Mahachakra. Myself and my mother, when we met Thatavarthi Raghavuru sir at bookstall in. Um Dhyana Mahila Chakra. So I promised that I will visit your 3 day workshop. And then I never. So I thought this new year, instead of spending outside, so I thought, why don't I go to Bhimavaram and attend those classes? So that was my first initiative. And then as soon as I completed that, then this 11 days challenge came in. So that was like completely on a track. So where I thought like there were so many youngsters over there, like 10, 20 people, youngsters, like because we're talking all about like 50 plus, but there are people who are like 25 plus. So that creates.
Yes. Wow. So wow. So 3 days you went, and tell me about your everyday life. So you are a network engineer, and
Hmm.
you are now in India because you want to be close to your parents.
Hmm.
And do you work in US hours or Indian hours?
So it's completely depends, like because I work for United States, I work for Europe, EMEA, and then China, Shanghai.
Okay.
So it completely differs. Like last week I was working in EST. Next week I'm going to work in CET, that's European time. So it completely differs. So that's how like
So
I
tell me,
I'm going to, yeah. Go ahead.
so tell me one thing, Rohit. So you work in different time zones. So
Hmm.
your sleep pattern must be different,
Hmm.
based on the work that you do. How does meditation help you in overcoming that stress, or even like making it is it how how do you take this, is it easy for you, or how does it help you in your performance, because you mentioned about performance in the beginning? So how does this helping you with your productivity and performance?
So like, see, meditation like allows you to relax, like, and you stretch your muscles. In fact, if it is correctly, like you can also make a lot of difference in your body. Like So like such as mindfulness or focusing the mind on a particular object or activity when I am attending in a meeting or something like that. I'm training my juniors or my attention and awareness. Like it would be mentally clear and I will be emotionally calm and I would be on a damn stable state. So it doesn't matter even I am working in different hours because I'm doing meditation. So that really doesn't bother me because it's been like 2 years I've been working in this pattern. So it didn't really affect me anyhow because I'm doing meditation, I'm doing exercise, I'm not I'm not losing any loose ends. Like like I'm tightening them up. Like maybe meditation with the help of meditation and exercise, everything. Like so it would really it would really be good. Like because compared to exercise, like I would say meditation, like it's all here, you have to be make sure that you have to meditate and then yeah it takes care of you.
Yes. And what would you tell to the all the people who are very health conscious, who eat right, who are very conscious about what they eat, protein and low carb and all of that, and also exercise, but they are not maybe meditating. What would you tell them about the health concept?
Uh, Health concepts wise, see, like there are many spiritual practices, like where like traditions, you can say like practices or spiritual traditions, like where employees, like when you when where you call like meditation, which it leaves all these contents or consciousness whether external or internal, like in order to produce no longer object, like you have to have direct state of mind. So unanimously simplifying, like let us like own self, like let's go, like paradoxically meditation would be the best thing, like precisely like forgetting of oneself, which will heal, like the comprehension of one's true nature. I would say, like even though you should have like consciousness, like or the self presence, like I would say it's like self concealment, like so many things. Like I would say meditation, meditation, meditation. Because I think that is true. I'm
Yes.
not sure how it relates, but I know it's working for me. It's working for my family. Then why not? It's not true because in my family everybody believes that, and we
Wow.
follow a blind path of where Patri is because it's been completely true what he still like what he told, like he reintroduced the system Anapanasati thing. He reintroduced, so that's what it's completely like believable.
Wow. Wow. So just for the audience, maybe who are watching us for the first time, what is before we go to Lakshmi, what is the meditation? What kind of meditation do you do, and what is it called? Can you teach?
I would.
Mhm.
I'm sorry.
Can you tell us about the way you meditate?
Anapanasati is a meditation. What we do, like what Patri sir has told us, and what we are going to do. So that the Anapanasati is a Sanskrit word, like which means mindfulness of breathing. Sati means mindfulness. Anapana refers to inhalation, exhalation, like inhale and exhale. Like it's a form of Buddhist meditation, originally thought by Gautam Buddha in several suttas also, like this Anapana Sutta. So now we are following the Patrisar path, like where he introduced.
Okay, so all you're doing is observing your breath.
Yes,
Okay,
active breathing, passive breathing.
and well, wonderful. Thank you, Rohit, for sharing. We talked a lot. I think we need another whole session to talk more to you and to Jyoti about the stories. Now, let's invite Lakshmi. Um, thank you for coming back. And you mentioned that you're 53 years old. Um, tell us about, tell us how difficult or easy was it for you? Was it the mindset, or were you always active? And tell us about that journey of yours.
I think I was very sensitive and I felt, I mean, in my 20s, 30s, I felt I was a misfit. Maybe, because let's say I see what I see. I'm a realist. And what I've observed is people around me, they were caught up in material things, and let's say what I'm driving, what I'm wearing. There was really a no relationship. It's competition.
Mhm.
See, what I realize now is this is the word. Only when there is spirituality in your life is the relationship true. Until then, everything is geared towards who are you? I mean, what are you doing? I mean, it's all that. It's not what you really are. It's something else all the time. So that was hard for me. And I think I was young, I was mindful, I was aware, but I didn't know how to fit in the system. So I paid a price. But my son, who was raised with me, he's trained like Arya, picked up from his parents. Like, Skater Jyoti is young. I mean, to me, my son picked up all this, but for me, it was later in life. I realized all this is not right. So all this was learning, like Krishna is telling Arjuna in the Bhagavad Gita, do this, but I'm feeling that reaction, that pain. They were I'm not being that water like on the lotus leaf, it's sliding, but I'm feeling the mud is sticking to me. I had so much pain. I didn't have the skills. So today I would say, I don't know. I feel like as a light, like an angel, like you're flying. I have zero experiences. I have no paranormal phenomena like others experience. But I can say this much. I'm light. I feel my heart is light. Before I used to feel heavy, like sad. Now today I don't feel it. It's not just today, it's been there for going on for years, but I'm just light as a feather. And I'm so grateful to every master that has walked the planet, is walking the planet, and to people like you who are creating platforms. Because without this, I would have been weighing a 10,000 pounds weight in my heart, you know.
Mhm.
And I don't know if that has answered your question, because my journey was a gradual process of learning. I think it was the detachment.
Mhm.
It was so painful. And you come from a family, they don't know how to live any better. Still,
Right.
I see them eating meat. Still, I see them eating goat. I can see they're like children. But I also learned one thing. Having them in the family today, I watch them. That's their place. Today, I have no remorse. Why are they like this? Why aren't they improving? Before, it was like, that's not correct. I would try to, I'm changing, but I also had an expectation that they have to change. But today, that's where they are. They're evolving in their place. Everything is the way it should be, but I work on myself.
Wow. The point that you mentioned, that the parents have raising children and their parents have raised them, the, they don't know better. So they are doing what they think is best for the children. And that is being inherited by the children and then given to their children, and it's going on from generations.
Mhm.
So today time has come for us to start thinking about, like, your own journey. You mentioned, like, you've gone through so much of turmoil of not fitting in and trying to fit in, and that must have been so difficult for you, in the sense, like, because we all have the need of to be loved, to be accepted, to be belonging in the society or in a community. And when we have issues with that, that's where all the masking starts happening. We starts putting on masking, so we will be accepted, we will be loved. And wow, thank you for sharing such profound information and experience of yours. And today you are here on this stage sharing your story, this, because this will empower so many other women and men on how simple change of choices that you have taken in your life has shifted you from where you were to here. And that is really, really powerful. It's a powerful story, and this needs to be shared with everybody.
So one more thing, Pari, is one little thing is I have a son who's 25. He was exposed to all this since he was been watching me reading and all the diet. We all have become vegetarian. I mean, I'm close to vegan except I eat yogurt. And we are very conscious. My husband was an avid meat eater. I mean, one thing maybe my life has changed is at least people around me have become vegetarian. uh, you know so one thing is what I observed with my son is he told me when he went into the corporate world, the major disappointment was how people, the companies make them work as though they try to extract so much work, they have no time to eat, and they have to act like, they have to gobble things up like they're working. What he did was he knew the important, because of being raised in our environment, when you eat. So he would go sit down, make a prayer and eat. Then his co-partners would tell Sid, his name is Siddharth after Buddha, obviously. So the people would tell him, you don't want to let your bosses see you eat like this. You eat in front of the computer and act like you're working. He didn't like it. He knew that was wrong. When you eat mindfully for a few minutes. But the way the corporate world is, they make a single person do three people job and work. All they want is work, not the health. Are they getting up and moving? Are they looking away from the computer? They're staring at the computer. My son knows better. Every 20 minutes, look away from the computer. Do eye exercises. Get up and move. Shake your body. Bodies are meant to move, not sit like this. You
Yes.
know, if at all anybody needs to change or learn is the CEOs, the managers, the bosses. So they know the yamas and niyamas, meaning the Buddha, there are do's and don'ts. But this
Yes.
should be the foundation of any work, in the work ethic. This should come there, because my son, even though he knows all this, and he has been working for JP Morgan. He's been sitting from morning till night. Now, today he gave a resignation. He said, I'm not going to work in the corporate world. I'll do my own thing. And we are letting him explore. That's your choice. But if these people can't eat, can chew right, can make a prayer, get up and move, what kind of a world is this? It's like people are just working, working, working from morning till night. And I don't, the change should come in the corporate system. That's all I'm trying to say. Bodies are meant to move, breathe.
Yes.
Everybody should be taught, even while you're working, are you taking deep breaths? Are you breathing deeply? Are you drinking water? Are you mindful of your chewing and drinking, like Titnatan? It's a Buddhist tradition. When you eat, you eat. When you work, you work. When you talk, you talk. Now I don't know what's happening. Everybody is doing everything together, the youngsters. And this is the trend. So thank you for giving me the opportunity. Uh,
Thank you, Lakshmi. I mean, we have raised such wonderful points here, and I would love to connect with your son and probably start a program for the corporates, because this is time. This is high time that we start talking about this and really educating people about our own bodies, about our own health, because we forget that if we need to be successful, we got to do this. That is the mindset of people. Or even, myself, when I was back in corporate, I used to wear the badge of busyness as my honor, as a badge. Oh, I'm so busy, I have meetings to attend, I don't have time to eat, I don't have time for this, I am busy. This was a badge of honor I used to wear, because I felt valued. I felt like, oh, I am important, I am needed somewhere. So this because I had no worthy feeling of my own worthiness. I never felt worthy enough. Only when I was invited to a meeting continuously, I felt, oh wow, I'm valued, I'm important, I'm an important person. So that mindset can only be changed when you value yourself, when you love yourself enough. You don't need others to approve you, you don't need others to value you. So it is a mindset shift that has to start from within, and not looking for outside, not looking for outside approval. And understanding education of health, education of mindfulness, education of how really we create our realities that we talk about here in PSSM, that we are all masters, we are all here to learn and teach and share. That is why we are here. And today we all have come here, you all have come here to share your stories. And this is the most empowering thing, because every person who is watching this will connect to your story, and something will change. If even if we can inspire through this call one person, our work has been done today. So thank you so much for coming here, accepting our invitation, and joining here. I just want to ask, we have 3 minutes more, your last words or message. Skater Jyoti, please, आपका message आज के लिए.
मैम, इंडिया में ऐसे बहुत सी वुमेन्स है जो शादी के बाद सोच लेती है कि अब सिर्फ बच्चा और घर संभालना ही हमारा मोटो है। तो उन सब के लिए एक इंस्पायरिंग है कि जो आपके ड्रीम है, जो आपके सपने हैं, उनको साथ लेके अगर आप फैमिली के साथ रहोगे तो उसमें कोई बुरा नहीं है। आप दोनों को कॉम्बिनेशन करके अच्छे से चल सकते हो, आप अपने सपने भी जी सकते हो। तो यही है सबके लिए कि वुमेन सिर्फ और सिर्फ बच्चे या घर संभालने तक नहीं है, वो अपने ड्रीम भी पूरे कर सकती है और इजीली करती है अगर वो मन में ठान ले। एज इज नॉट मैटर। थैंक यू।
Thank you, Jyoti. Rohit, your message today.
So meditation provides a way of learning how to let go. So as we said, self we have been trying to construct and making into the nice, neat package continues to unravel. So I would say, like, think about meditation. You become more and more you. That's it.
Thank you. You have frozen, but we could hear your voice, so that's wonderful. Thank you, Rohit. Lakshmi ji, please share your message.
For all people who have never used a copper, I just started using this. I am just able to sit so easily, more than what I wanted to. Like, I can sit for a few hours. And I just feel like sitting under it more and more. For people who have I've been meditator half my life, but just wearing this and sitting, I'm just so much, I don't know, and it's a very subtle energy. It's a very subtle energy. And one last thing, every day I'm just so light in my heart and happy. No matter what one does, my only thing is one needs to ask oneself, am I joyful? Do I have a smile on my face? Every day that I walk the planet Earth, and how are my words impacting others? Is my presence joyful to others, or am I giving unhappiness? On that note.
Thank you, Lakshmi. Wonderful, wonderful connecting with you. And thank you from my bottom of my heart for joining us today, saying yes, and coming onto the stage. And you have shared some amazing wisdom from your life, from your experience. And we would love to hear from you more and connect with your son to start this movement, a corporate movement with Global, because this is the need of the time. This is so needed at this hour. And we would love to, we are, offline, we'll connect with you and start this initiation. Thank you.
Thank
you ज्योति, थैंक यू वेरी मच फॉर आप आए यहाँ पे, आपका स्टोरी शेयर किए, एंड यू हैव जस्ट स्टार्टेड मेडिटेशन, और इतना पावरफुल आपका स्टोरी है. सो इट डजंट मैटर आप 20 years से मेडिटेट कर रहे हो या अभी स्टार्ट किया. We all have powerful stories. We all can create change in the moment. So thank you for sharing that.
Thank you, ma'am.
And thank you, Rohit, for coming in. We have more work to do together, and hopefully we will all together here start this corporate movement, because this is so important for all of us. So thank you, and we will now close the session. And everybody who is watching, please subscribe to PSSM Global on pssmglobal.org. You can also visit the channel PMC Global to learn more about the meditation and hear other people's experiences. We also appreciate this this organization is all this organization is all up is run is all voluntary. Every initiation, every movement, every activity is voluntarily done by people like you coming together and giving time and energy. We appreciate any donation that you can support this organization to create more activities, to do more work, to bring awareness of health, of mindfulness, of meditation into the societies and communities. Thank you very much. The link to the donation is on the website pssmglobal.org. Every penny, every cent that is received is going towards this cause and helping and supporting the volunteers for creating such amazing work. Thank you very much. We will see you in another video in another event. Thank you. Bye bye.